Hi, it's Adam from realitymanifestation.com. In this video, I'm going to go through how to attract abundance with 3 techniques in this morning law of attraction routine. How you start your day greatly influences how you will show up for the rest of your day. And these 3 techniques I'm about to go through will not only help you attract and create changes in your life, but will also help change how you think and feel, and will also recondition your subconscious mind and help change your belief systems in a way that's more empowering for being able to apply the law of attraction or any other form of manifestation teachings much more effectively. So now getting into the techniques, but the first one being a transmutation visualization. So that sounds rather fancy, but all it is taking an area of your life that's causing you to have a disempowering, negative feeling or association, something you're at least somewhat displeased with, and taking that feeling and sensations, transmuting it into how you want to think and feel, and also with visualization, seeing the changes happening right now and reflecting back on it from the future. The principles within this technique I'm about to go through can be applied and added onto many other manifestation techniques, as transmuting how you authentically feel into how you want to feel is very powerful, as it communicates to your subconscious mind what you want your reality to be, and your subconscious mind will guide you towards it. It also communicates with God, the universe, spirits, your guardians, guides, whatever you're intending to work with or believe in, what you want to attract and how you want your reality to be. So to actually apply this technique, I'm going to run it through with you with an example to make it clearer. Is, say for example, you're not currently happy with your financial situation and you want to attract more financial abundance. You basically sit and reflect on how you currently feel about your financial situation and be truthful with yourself about it. Focus on the disempowering negative aspects of how it's negatively impacting your life, whether it's causing you to go to a job you don't like, you're struggling to pay bills. Get a sensation that's disempowering and authentic with how you truly feel. Then visualize and see yourself with your financial situation being how you want it to be. So whether you'd want your financial situation to improve so you could afford a new home, or finding a different career, see yourself living it right now. And if you struggle to visualize, just focus on creating the sensations and focus on how grateful you feel for your financial situation changing and being improved, and you're living it right now. You then want to see yourself several years, maybe even 5 years in the future, looking back and reflecting on how the changes in your financial situation within using this example has improved and benefited your life, and focus on how grateful you feel those changes several years past looking back on your life has changed and improved your life for the better. And after you've visualized and created the sensation, however long it takes, you can then move on to the second technique, which is an affirmation combined with a visualization to make yourself feel closer to and connected with the divine, God, the universe, or whatever you believe in. It can be very difficult with how we're conditioned in society, and a lot of people struggle with letting go and trusting in a higher power. And this technique helps with that because it makes you feel closer and more certain a greater power, whatever you believe in, is the creator and the power behind everything you do and experience. You'll be able to put more trust and feel it on a deep emotional and subconscious level. as well as being consciously aware of it. So the technique is very simple. It's an affirmation where you say, I am one with the divine, and the divine is one within me. So the word divine, you'll change it to whatever resonates with you. So you could say God, universe. So for example, if you prefer the universe, I am one with the universe is one within me. But as you say this affirmation, you want to start off by visualizing where you are as you're saying the affirmation, expanding outside of yourself, going outside of the planet, into the universe, and even being able to see multiple dimensions, the astral plane, anything that makes you feel in awe at the unlimited and limitless creations from the Creator. For me, it works well when I think of multiple dimensions and think vastly in the center of the universe, expanding out, and then bringing it back into yourself as you are saying the divine or the universe is within me, and you basically keep looping through this pattern of saying I am one with the divine, with it coming outside of yourself and expanding outwards, and the divine is one within me, and then you bring it all back into yourself in visualizing and focusing on the sensations of your limbs, and everything came from the same power and limitless creation you've just been visualizing, with visualizing the universe or whatever you visualized, what makes you feel at one with the Creator and in awe at the limitless power of creation. This technique tends to work better for those who are more visually inclined rather than auditory or basically feeling based. Focus on the sounds and sensations if that works best for you. But there isn't a single technique that works as well for everyone, as everyone's brains are wired differently, even though there are a lot of similarities. But make sure you give it a good few attempts before you decide it doesn't work so well for you if you're not as visually inclined, as affirmations do take some repetition to start being effective. Now the third and final technique I'm going to go through in this video is extremely simple and straightforward, but don't overlook the simplicity to mean that it isn't powerful or effective, and it's basically setting an intention. So you are going to intend to do or achieve something, and you want to set an intention for something that isn't that far away from your current reality. So for example, if you wanted a new job, a promotion, to start a new business, rather than setting the intention to have that new job or created and started that new business, you basically want to set an intention of something that moves you in that direction. So you can do this by saying it within your mind, writing it down, but you basically want to have some form of mini action plan, and you are moving yourself towards it. You may be thinking, this sounds more like setting a goal rather than a law of attraction technique. While the two are more aligned and similar than you may initially think, our thoughts and our actions aren't separate from one another, especially when it comes to creating changes on a metaphysical level. What we perceive around us is through our five senses, but our five senses are greatly limited to what's actually happening all around us in our reality. But intention isn't the same as thinking. You can think to raise your arm, but just thinking alone doesn't raise your arm. When you move your arm, it's because you intend to move your arm. And you want to be the same way when it comes to creating changes and attracting changes into your life. So for example, if you want to attract and meet a new romantic partner, rather than just sitting, visualizing, wishing for it, you set an intention. I'm going to go to X location or make X change so I'm more attractive, or I develop myself, whatever it may be. You're intending to move towards attracting that new partner. So you're not just creating changes physically, the act of intending within itself It's also sending vibrations out into the universe, whatever you believe in, to attract it to you on a metaphysical level. There's a lot of confusion in many law of attraction teachings where action is tend to be kept separate from your thoughts, when the very powers behind attracting things to you and getting yourself to physically move are from the same source and should not be seen as separate. As you intend and move towards something, even if the actions you are taking are ineffective or in the wrong direction, just because of the mere fact that you are intending, you'll start to intuitively feel and receive signs of what you should do. So if you begin to trust and follow your intuition, as you go ahead and start to intend something, you'll be amazed at what starts to happen all around you. I hope you found this video useful. If you have, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Also share this video with anyone you think will benefit from learning about these 3 techniques. And comment down below on what technique you're going to try first and what experiences you have after trying them. I hope you found this video useful, and I shall see you soon.